I'm telling you, yo, you've left the state losing their mind. I want you guys to check out this video, and then I'll talk about it.
No reason. I know you are. Stop.
Calm down, Clarence.
No, hell
Sir.
no. He don't even know my name and tell him I have a warrant.
What did he do?
That's what I'm
You got
saying.
an open warrant.
For what?
For what?
You are from Louisiana.
For what?
For what?
Yep.
I don't even live in Louisiana, so how do I have a...
Good.
You don't know my name, so how can you tell me I have an open warrant in Louisiana?
Sir.
Sir, stop.
Clarence,
Calvary
hold on.
coming.
Okay, well, you
Put
don't
your
even
hands behind your back.
know me.
I already got you.
No, you don't even know
Sir.
me. You don't even know my name.
I'm under control.
How you know me? Why would I trust you?
Hello.
Stop.
I'm confused.
He
He don't even live in Louisiana.
No. You don't. How can you tell me I have something you don't know my name? You just pulled up in front of my house and then I don't trust. Cause you shaking like you scared or
No,
something.
you're pulling.
Okay.
I don't trust you. You shaking like you scared.
He don't live in
No,
Louisiana.
I don't even live in Louisiana. How the hell would I have a warrant in Louisiana?
Quentin, you already said your name was that.
My name is not Quentin. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Put your hand by your...
Nah,
Sir, his name is
my
not
name
Quentin.
Is not fucking Quentin.
Then let's see the ID and we'll be done.
Okay, hold
You
on.
just told me
Just
three
get-
different names. You
No.
walked up here and
No.
told me three
Stop.
different
Stop.
names.
Hold
That's the
on.
third
Chill
name
out.
you just
Chill out.
no.
Claire.
Fuck that. No, I'm not gonna be the next nigga you kill. Fuck
Stop.
No.
that. No.
Stop.
His name is not
My name is not no
Quentin.
fucking
Then
Quentin.
let's do this and be done. I got no probable cause. I got
You
your
just
picture.
stopped in front of my fucking house.
Yes, I know who you are.
It's you know what's my name?
Give-
Man, fuck that. You shaking like you scared. I'm not gonna let you put me in handcuffs.
Please stop. Stop. Please stop.
give me
My
ID,
name
we'll
is
be
not
done.
no fucking Quentin. You don't even know my name and tell me I got a warrant in
Okay.
Louisiana.
Yes. You want
Do
to
I
show me
look
the
like
picture?
a...
Do you want me to
Show
show
me
you
the
the
picture.
picture?
Show me the picture.
Okay,
Come over here.
wait.
Just walk with me.
Nah,
I'm
I'm
not,
not
no, walk with me.
No.
Tell him walk with
Please,
me.
he's not going nowhere.
me.
He's
Walk
not
with me.
going nowhere.
Fuck that. I need your supervisor or
I
somebody
am the
else.
supervisor. Come on.
Well, let me see your stripes. Well, I need,
Come on,
no, I need
let's
somebody
walk here
else
to front of the car.
No, you're not
Walk
gonna get
to
me
the
to
front
your
car.
car. No.
Sir,
No,
sir.
fuck that. You in my yard on my
Walk here,
property.
come
Fuck that.
Calm
Stop,
down.
stop,
Just
stop.
calm
You
down.
stop. You stop.
Who are you looking for?
That's what
His
I'm saying.
name
My
is not
no fucking
Quentin.
Quentin.
Let me see your
You
ID.
think I'm from because I got dreads or something?
No.
You just
Let me
pulled
see.
up in front of my fucking house
What?
and told me I got a
Because you
warrant
had
in
a dog
Louisiana.
walking.
So what? That's my fucking dog.
That's our dog. That's our dog. Go in the house.
Look, man.
Sir, that's our
I don't
dog.
want you touching me while you shaking. You need to step back and calm down. No, fuck that.
Sir, his name is not Quentin. That's our dog.
You just told me three different names.
No.
You pulled up on some bullshit talking about I got a stolen dog. My dog is chipped.
That's
I got
our-
a chip in
yes,
my dog.
we
I
have
had a dog since he
papers.
was born.
Okay, let me see the ID.
And then you talking about some shit in Louisiana. Then you say my name is Quentin. My name is not no fucking
What is
Quentin.
it?
I'm not telling you my
What is your
name, but
last
it's not
name?
Quentin. I'm not
Okay.
telling you my last
You have the
name.
units come here and put your hands behind your back then, okay?
No, fuck that
Sir, what did he
shit.
do
Man, This is
anything?
the shit I'm talking about. I got a fucking dog that's mine.
That's our dog. We can go get you the
You just
papers.
seen me walk out my house and then just came and put in front of my yard.
Oh my God. Sir, who are you looking
stop,
for?
man, because you shaking like you
Get my
crazy.
phone out of the car.
There you got him running.
Get my phone out of the
Calm
car.
down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
Man, fuck this
Let me
shit.
show you this.
Please calm down.
See?
Who are you looking for?
Fucking me.
Yes, I want to. I want to do this so we're done and over with. Okay? Okay?
Okay, well, you shaking and you
No, but you're pulling on me, so just, okay. Right here, we're good. Okay. Here's the deal. Doesn't that look a lot like you?
No, don't look like
That's
me.
not
What the
him.
fuck is wrong with you, man?
Calm down.
What you trying to say? Because I got dreads and I'm black, that's me?
No.
That's not
Are you
him.
fucking, she can see that's not me from
Oh
over
my
there.
God.
Head.
No,
Your ID.
what?
Stop. We got no problem.
My name, you ain't got no fucking shit. You ain't, man, fuck
No,
that shit.
please
Look,
stop,
it's
stop,
gonna take
stop,
like
stop.
Two of y'all, it's gonna take more than
Please
two.
stop. Please leave him alone. Please.
Look,
No, please. That is not him. Please leave
man,
him
get the fuck,
alone.
man, get out my
I
yard,
need to do a
man.
report on this. I need to do a report.
Nah, you need to get the fuck out of my yard. You
Come on,
just said I'm somebody named Quentin.
Oh
You
my
got
God.
dreads and he black.
Come on, come on.
What the fuck is that shit?
Okay, come on.
Nah, fuck that.
Okay,
But now you want to leave, right?
No, I want to do a report on this.
Nah, you need to get somebody here that's over you because you just made the biggest fucking mistake.
Why?
How the fuck you pull in front of my yard
Come on.
because I'm black or dreads and tell me I got a warrant in
Okay,
Louisiana?
okay.
You,
No, he
you
just
racist
said my
motherfucker.
kids was out here.
In front of my fucking kids.
Okay. Oh my God.
Well, you need to get the sergeant that's over here.
He's looking. He's
Man,
my sergeant.
oh
but
my
I'm saying,
God.
look, the picture did look.
But that he didn't even answer his name.
Don't leave now. Now stay here. Let me see that picture. Get that picture on the video.
So I came across that video on Twitter. Former teacher of mine, he posted it, and this was his tweet. I would say this is unbelievable, but then I remembered that this is America. Okay. So after seeing the video, I'm like, okay, anybody who is logical can see who was wrong and what was wrong, instead of automatically, like the left does, blame it on the police, the racist cops, right? It can't be that the cops were just quota hires or just suck at their jobs or just not doing it the way they're supposed to. No, it can't just be that. It just has to be racism. Okay, so here was my reply. I said, wait, so if they were misidentifying him, why didn't he just produce the ID and prove them wrong? I understand that the state law doesn't require it, but to keep this from escalating, why not squash it then and there? If the cops are BSing, it's all on camera anyway. They'd lose. Then he replies, but why even show your ID if the cops were wrong in the first place? If they might possibly detain you and don't even know your real name. The whole pretext for hemming this guy up is unlawful. Why should he have to participate in that? Now, please, I want anybody listening to this, that his response on your own before I continue. Think about your response to that, please. I'm going to count down, give you guys a chance to think about your response. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There are 2 possibilities here. 1, the cops were indeed fucking around, just wanted to fill up that quota, found the nearest black man, and decided, oh, this has got to be him. Let's just take him in, right? These things happen. It's not right. Just because I say it doesn't, these things happen doesn't mean I'm condoning it. So you leftists who are listening, calm down. The second possibility is they probably did misidentify him. Okay? So with those 2 there is still no excuse as to why you did not produce the ID. I don't care if it's state law or whatever was claimed to whoever tweeted this immediately. I didn't look that up. I'm going to say that right now. I didn't look up the law over there. If it's okay if you don't produce the ID if the police asks. But even with that, cops are approaching you. They're basically harassing you and accusing you of being someone you're not. And in the video, clearly he's saying, that's not my name. That is not my name. Right? The cops, either they don't believe you or they're still fucking with you and want to bring you in. Maybe for some racist reason. Who knows, right? But you have those 2 possibilities. Like I said in my response, show the ID and squash it right then and there. What's the harm in that? Just because you're entitled to not show it means you have the upper hand in this situation. Just because you're black and the cops are white, you're the automatic hero in this scenario. No, you want to live? You clearly have a family. Your wife is recording the whole thing. Wife, girlfriend, whatever. You want them to lose you because you want to get hot-headed in front of cops? If indeed what you're thinking is that they're racist, you want to take that chance in front of them so they could gun you down, and that whoever family, I don't remember if he was playing with his child on the lawn or something like that, or or he was just there on the lawn, but either or the dog, whatever. Either or. You want them to see that? You want them to experience that? Because you couldn't just stop this foolish pride and stop this leftist fuckery of, oh, I'm a victim, you're oppressing me, all this bullshit. You rather die than, like I said, there are two ways this could have been happening, and there are two outcomes. One is, you show them the ID. Turns out they were fucking around. The cops were in the wrong. You let them take you in, or you show them the ID. You prove them wrong. They take you in anyway, and shit gets fucked up for them. And she has it on video. She has it on video, you saying that's not me. You rolled up in my yard and saying it's me just because I'm black, blah, blah, blah. You have that proof right there. The cops can't win that. And then there's a scenario if the cops were in the right. You win there, then and there in the spot. Then and there in the spot. But no, you wanted to drag out, right? Just like all you ignorants do. You wanted to drag out. You get loud with them. Because I've seen this in person before. This ain't just based on this video. You wanted to drag out, get escalated, get everybody, agitated. You know how these cops have, itchy trigger fingers, right? You want to take that chance? And then if the wife come in, let's say the cop unloads on you and the wife comes in and she tries to stop it, she gets gunned down too. Could have been prevented if you just produced the ID. But the fact that you're not producing the ID, cops being legit or not, gives them a reason to suspect you of something. You could put all of that out of their head if you just did it and just laughed in their face when they saw, oh shit, we got the wrong guy. Either way, you win. But no, you want to be a fucking ignorant and just curse up the cops. Oh, because I have dreads? Yo, calm down, man. You grandstand. You knew she was recording. That's why you're acting that way, right? You knew she was recording. That's why. Because I bet you, anybody, I bet if there was nobody recording that, he would have complied. But no. Now, for those out there who think I'm just, like, I haven't had experience in this, I've witnessed this and I've experienced this on my own plenty of times. And it's not just because I'm black. It's not just because I have locks. It's because I myself am ignorant because, I augmented my car and I refused to stop it. So if they want to pull me over for it, then they pull me over. I'll pay whatever and I'll just keep the car the way it is. I don't, because certain laws are so stupid that I don't give a fuck. So I just say whatever. You can pull me over. If cops are really racist, you think I take that chance? I have a life to live. You think I take that chance if I was afraid of cops? This is why, you see, the thing about these leftists, they put evil on such a high level, on such a high pedestal, that although they think they're good and the evil is bad, they're still above them, so they're scared. You understand? No, me, I grew up learning no man shall be your deity. I'll respect you because of your position in life, like your job. You're a cop. You put your life on the line every day. Every time you receive a call, even if it's something as simple as a domestic or something like that, you're putting your life on the line. And if I call you, you might be that cop. Or all cops, any cop, a cop will arrive when you call. You understand? So I respect that. But as a man, I'm going to treat you as some other guy that's in the street. So I'll give you an example of every instance I've been pulled over. They pull me over. You know the deal. Turn off the engine. 10 and 2. Cop walks behind. Puts his print on the back of the car. Comes up to you. And what's the first thing he does? Do you know why I pulled you over? Then if I do know, I'll tell him, yeah. I tell him exactly what I did wrong, what I did wrong, blah, blah, blah. Or I tell him, no, I don't know. Because I've had the cops that will just fuck with you come up to me. And I had cops that legitimately had reasons to pull me over. I've driven with expired tags plenty of times. I'll tell you this, I've never been brought in. The amount of times this happened to me, I've never been brought in. You see my skin color, and you know how I look. Never been brought in. The most I've gotten more warnings than tickets out of every scenario. You understand? It's how you talk to these people. You know, it's kind of like the dog whisperer. They feel this energy. Because I remember when I first started driving and I got pulled over, I was so nervous. They're like, why are you nervous? What? You know, and I realized they're feeding off of that shit. So they're responding like, he's nervous, he must be guilty, because that's how they're trained. That's how they have to think, because they run into these situations all the time. It could be a good guy that's nervous or a bad guy that's nervous. You know? So when they pull me over, I'm like, I'm going to do exactly what they ask. I learned not to be nervous around them anymore, because as I got older and I started to look into these things, and, you need to understand these things, because these things are a possibility, especially when there are racist cops around. And now that they have cameras, you want to give them a win by getting agitated? I'm not that person anyway, but I'm saying, use your head. So when a cop pulls me over, I do exactly what's asked. Shut down the engine, 10 and 2, and produce the papers. That's it. Then we have a discussion. And let me tell you how every conversation ended with these cops that pulled me over. They will say, well, be safe out there. Please get that fixed. Have a nice day. Most of the time, the encounter ends with all of us laughing. Because I know how to talk to people. You got to treat them as if they're people. I've had it doesn't always work. And you want to know who it doesn't work on? The legitimately bad cops, the quota hires, the cops that are there because they want something to prove, or who were bullied when they're in high school and all that shit. Those, you'll get those cops too, but that doesn't mean you go to that, down to their level. You understand? So I stay the exact way I'm going to treat you as a regular human being. If you weren't wearing that badge, which I do respect, I will talk to you the way you're talking to me. But you know what? Nah. I want to live, and I'm not going to give you, the satisfaction. So I'll make you feel stupid. I'll kill you with kindness. And I could easily, you have that shit recorded. So if you try to fuck with me afterwards, if you try to fudge something to make me look guilty, you're not coming out on top of that. It's recorded. Show that shit to a judge. He was like, well, he was forthcoming with you through the whole time. Why is this, that, and the other? Why is he here? Why'd you take him in? Why'd you do that? Why give them the ammo for this? But you want to be victim all the time, yo. And the thing is about these fucking, once the camera, and this woman, and the thing is, this woman here, yo, she ain't making it easy, yo. I've had that experience. I will tell you a story right now. I remember years ago back in New York. The adults were having this party, and I guess some neighbor called the cops, right? Cops pulled over, and they said they got a call, they got a complaint, and, we want you to, turn it down or end it or whatever. Either or. One of those things. And they approached the biggest guy there, because he was running it, basically. The biggest guy there, he was fine. He approached the cops, and he's like, oh, okay, well, and he was telling the cop, well, that lady has a problem. She'll complain about anything, but the cop was telling him, now, but, we can't have this, because what if she calls again, and blah, 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 and we're not doing our jobs if they have to call again, and it's another crew coming, all that stuff he was explaining. And the guy was understanding, the tall guy, He was understanding. He told him, oh, okay, can we at least trying to work it out? And the cops were fine with it. They were all on the same level. And then some scunt comes out and starts saying, why are you bothering him for? Why are you bothering him for? Why are you here? Why are you here? And once that happens, there's something about men that when a girl says something, especially when she's hot, if she says something and it kind of questions your, masculinity, or you stepping up because it's a white cop and he's a black man, that all that triggered, it's like the energy was transferred to him. So her mentality went into the big guy. So he started kind of switch up, and he started changed. Like, well, he started to get agitated with the cops. It's like it was the funniest thing I've seen, and that's the first time I've seen it, and I've seen it plenty of times after that. And I always see it in the videos like this, where the guy will be fine talking, and when the woman starts talking and telling the guy things like, you shouldn't let him talk to you like that. Why is the cop bothering you? The guy starts doing the same thing the woman does that's holding the phone or holding the camera. I've seen it plenty of times. You understand? So all that could be avoided is my point. The cops will be at your level. I'm telling you. I am telling you. This is why I get tired of this shit. I've grown up. Yo, I remember stop and frisk. I'm from New York. It's happened to me plenty of times. You know how stupid the cops felt after doing that with me, but what the guys, you know, that was with me, or the guys across the street, when it happens to them, guess what happens? They get taken in. You know, or some big thing happens out of it. Me, the cops, you see the cops' face. They feel like you could see it. Sometimes they feel regret for it because, damn, I just profiled this dude. But at the same time, they're trained to profile. There's nothing you can do about it. You have to. You have to. And there's a point I wanted to make about this video. This dude, just because he was on this property and, you know, he's doing this and the other, minding his own business, right? If you're playing with a kid in your yard, people will use excuses like this. Like, he wasn't doing anything. He was just walking down the street. He was just in his yard playing with his kids, and the cops rolled up. So you mean to tell me bad guys don't have families? So you mean you know what will happen if a cop rolls up and they have the guy dead to rights? They know it's him, or there's a high chance that's him. And you mean to tell me your excuse for the cops not doing what they did is because he's there minding his own business, having fun, playing, laughing, all that shit is an excuse for the cops not to do their job? You mean bad guys don't have fun? Bad guys don't play with their kids? Bad guys don't have cookouts? Bad guys don't do any of those things? So a cop should just roll up to a suspect subject and say, oh shit, he's with us. I mean, that's our guy, but he's with his family right now. Let's go. We can't bother him. The cops roll out. The next hour, that same guy that could have stopped goes and kills somebody. You think the cop wants to risk his job? He wants to feel the guilt of not getting him just because he's supposed to be mindful of what the bad guy's doing at that moment? You're kidding me. I hate when they use that excuse, and they were using it in this tweet, in the subsequent responses to the tweets. These people are insane, yo. These leftists are insane. None of them think. They always, it's all emotional. It's all emotional. Nobody's saying don't be emotional, yo. That's a factor. We have that for a reason. But it's not supposed to take over your mind. It is not supposed to take precedence over everything, over logical thought. You know? And that's what they do. And that's what these fucking politicians are doing too. That's why they keep winning these people over, because they got them, yo. They got them emotionally. That's how they keep winning. Damn, son. I saw this video. I'm like, yo, this guy he's my teacher. And I'm like, I knew he was a leftist, but seeing that video in particular, this video, I was like, nah, you cannot. I'm telling you. Because I agree, the cops were wrong in the situation. I'm like, why didn't they just walk up with the phone already in their hand and match up to his face or something? You know? If they waited till the whole situation passed by, then pull out the phone and be like, oh, now it's not him? Not to say the cops were right through the whole thing. Nobody, I can see that. But the way this dude was acting, it wouldn't matter if the cops were right or wrong. Even if the cops were right, even if the cops weren't bullshit and did it the right way, if he got killed, that guy gets no sympathy from me, because he could have handled that differently. Because a good cop could have killed him because of the way he was acting. These people have guns, yo. You're kidding. And you supposedly have a family. Your girlfriend or wife is recording. You want to risk that? You want to risk her losing you? You want to risk a stray bullet hitting her? And not deal with this the right way if there was any wrongdoing on the cop side, and you know she's recording, but no, instead of logical thought come into your head via the recording, you get all uppity around the cop and try to act like you're all righteous because, you're black and he's white and he's oppressing you, he's harassing you. That's like, you look up this video, that's all you see. Cops harass man. This is a bad example. And I do believe the cops were wrong in this situation, but this ain't it. Sorry, this ain't the right example. And I know there are examples of racism. This is the thing. When I have these conversations with people think I think cops aren't racist. There are racist cops. Cops as a whole aren't racist. All right. I don't know why that doesn't get through people's heads. Evil does not discriminate. It doesn't matter what you are or what you do. How many times have you heard stories about good people just, and on the side they're doing some fuckery, So you mean to tell me all these cops are doing this is this is their game plan to just fuck with white people, to fuck with just black people? You mean black people have nothing to do with the reason why they're pulling us over and all this shit all the time? You mean it's just the cops' idea? We don't dress in a way that the same way criminals dress. Regular black folks dress in a certain way that criminals dress. Everybody has a twin out there. So they're in the wrong? Everybody acts the same. Especially now, everybody is mimicking entertainment, music. So good guys and bad guys are dressing the same and acting the same, talking the same way, using the same slurs. The style is almost, people are going to be indistinguishable. So if a cop pulls you out of that crowd, is that the cop's fault? Because you wanted to be a drone? This is what I was saying before about the fucking mind control. These people are a joke, man. And I can't believe I had this argument with them. You think an older man than me, a teacher, will know better. But you want to stay there and make it about the cop. Yeah, okay, we understand the cop was wrong. But dude, you're not going to address what the dude was doing? You're supposed to be concerned about your own man right there. He's black, you're black. Your concern should be not only that he was being harassed, but how he was acting. Why don't you put energy in how you act, how your own people act, how your own people respond? Because right then and there, you weren't concerned for his life. Because if you were concerned for his life, you'd be saying what I'm saying. You'd be saying, show that ID. I don't want anything happening to you. We could get these fools later. We got the footage. But no. You focus all your attention on the potentially racist cop. All right? Fucking leftists are fools, yo. I'm telling you. But yeah, what do you think, man? Am I wrong here? Based on what you've seen in that video. And I'm talking about this video. Okay? Am I wrong? How this whole situation, am I wrong for what I'm saying? That this guy should have just produced the ID and gotten this over with instead of making a big scene? Everybody should do that? You want to give these people, this is why they walk. This is why the cops walk. That's why these cameras ain't helping. Because the cop could be wrong going in. But the camera ain't catching the cop being wrong going in. The camera's catching you acting like a fool. And then the cop responding in kind. And then we get another black man down. Right? Anyway, tell me what you think. Comment below. Please donate so I can do more of these and update my setup here. And yeah, man, I'm going to try to, drop more videos and recordings more often. But yeah. Peace, guys.